subscribe before you close your eyes. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you some of the new books I'm going to be putting in my little free library. So if you are new to my channel, hi guys, my name is Jessica, and if you're wondering about the channel name, Archie and Winnie are my dogs. Archie and Winnie are Cavalier King Charles Spaniels mixed with Cocker Spaniel, and they are pretty much what my world revolves around, so hence the channel name. So if you are new here, I do have a little free library in my front yard. It's like combined with my mailbox. My parents helped my husband and I build this little free library. It's shaped like a barn, like a little red barn. And my parents very sweetly go to lots of thrifted like book sales in their area and send books for me to, keep the library interesting, keep rotating books out. So I have like a ton of books that I just rotate in and out of the library, and I'm going to be rotating them probably next week for like February, March. I'll put these books in for February, March. So I've got some like Valentine and I don't know, love kind of books, stuff like that. Love stories. Or like, murder mysteries that revolve around like a wedding or something, something Valentine's Day-y. So I was gonna go through like some of the books with you and just show you what I'm gonna be putting in there. This isn't everything I'm gonna put in there because that would be just too many books for one video, but I picked out like some fun ones. So let's see, let's start with the kids books. We'll start with like the very little kid books, and then we'll go to like chapter books for like young kids, or like I don't know, young adult. We'll do all that, and then we'll do the adult books. I have 3 like compartments on the library. So I have a very young kids is like down lower, and between like the 2 posts that hold up the barn. So that's like where the books for like young kids go, and then the side of the library that's on the like the sidewalk, that's for like the chapter books for like younger readers and like I don't know, teen readers. I put that on the sidewalk side because I figured it'd be safer to have the kids like being on the sidewalk versus the adults are on the street side, like where you would get your mail out. So we'll start with these. I've got this adorable Clifford Valentine surprise. Oh my gosh. I still really want to see that movie that recently came out, like live action Clifford. I haven't watched it yet, but I want to so bad. This is so cute. It doesn't have an author listed, so it's a Scholastic book. I love the image on the front. He's so cute. On the back it says, Charlie does not like Valentine's Day. He thinks it's too mushy. Clifford and Emily Elizabeth want to show him that caring can be cool. Super adorable. Okay, so next is Arthur's Valentine, and there is something about this cover. It's just screaming 90s, and I'm here for it. Arthur's Valentine by Mark Brown. Oh, so cute. does not have like a summary. That's a bummer. Look at these cute pictures. Was it just me, or was Valentine's Day in like grade school just so awkward and weird and uncomfortable? I don't know. I did not enjoy it very much. Like, everybody trying to give their crush like their favorite little paper Valentine and stuff. And like some people's mailboxes on their desks got like tons of Valentines, and then some people got none. I don't know. I didn't like it. Okay. Franklin stays up. Adorable. So it says, for years, parents have been reading Franklin's stories to kids. Now kids can read the adventures of this lovable turtle all by themselves. So it's not a summary. It's just basically saying they've made the Franklin stories into like chapter books for young readers. Super cute though. I love Franklin and Arthur and Clifford. Okay, this one is Charlie the Ranch Dog. This is like the Pioneer Woman's dog. It says, Charlie the Ranch Dog's tummy hurts so much that he doesn't even want bacon. Can Dr. Jan help Charlie get his appetite back? Oh, poor Charlie. What did you get into, Charlie? It sounds like my Archie boy. He will eat like anything if you leave it out, like a TV remote or like hair ties or I don't even know, pencil. One time he ate some drywall, like he ate part of the wall. He just started chewing at the wall when I was gone and ate through the wall. Fortunately, he has not done something like that in a long time, but that was when he was a puppy. Okay, Rabbit gets lost. Poor Rabbit. Let's see. Nope, no summary. Okay, and then we have another similar one. It's Pooh's Honey Tree. I absolutely love Winnie the Pooh. So cute. Let's see what's on the random page I flipped to. Okay. Arthur's underwear. Oh dear. I have no idea what this is about. It must be about like being embarrassed or something. Super cute. I'm not gonna read like every, all of them because there's a lot, but oh, look at how cute this is. If you give a pig a party. It's by Laura Numeroff, illustrated by Felicia Bond. Adorable. Look at the back. Look at this moose. Okay, and then this one is called Ice Cream Everywhere. Ice cream everywhere. That looks really fun. When I was a kid, my best friend and I used to go back to her house after school, and we would make like candy bar milkshakes, like vanilla ice cream, all different kinds of candy bars, and like a banana blended up. Horrible, but super fun. This makes me think of that because we always made an enormous mess. candy bar milkshakes. Shout out to all the parents letting their kids make big messes in the kitchen. I know that can't be fun to clean up, but I have really great memories of doing that. Okay, this one is, Dear God, thanks for thinking of love. So cute. Look at the puppy. Let's see, children have lots of questions about God and how God helps their lives. This series handles each question as a letter to God. It presents the answers to children's complicated questions in sweet, simple language that is meaningful and understandable to them. Super cute illustrations. Okay, and then we have another adorable Clifford. It says, Oops, Clifford. He's so cute, oh my goodness. Oh, he's going into the big top tent. Okay, and then this one. Mungo. Lost and alone. Poor Mungo. Such a cute cover though. I love the pink. Pink. Mungo thinks it's fun to ignore his mom's advice and to play tricks on the other jungle animals, but when he gets lost he realizes that teasing others may not have been so clever. Oh. This is written by Jillian Harker, illustrated by Louise Gardner. Okay, so the next one is I Love You, Mommy. What a cute cover. Little Bear can't wait to try some new experiences, and he certainly can't wait to listen to Mommy Bear's advice. But when he realizes that he's taken on more than he can handle, Mommy Bear is ready to come to the rescue. This one is by Jillian Harker, illustrated by Christina Stevenson. Let's see what we flip to. Cute. Alright, and then the last one out of this category is Rosa. This is about Rosa Parks by Nikki Giovanni, illustrated by Brian Collier. And it's a Caldecott honor book. I wonder if it has a summary inside. No such luck, but it is about the life of Rosa Parks. Okay, so next we are going to go to the younger readers. And like teen readers. They're all kind of mixed in. I haven't sorted them yet. I will when I put them in the library, but right now they're all kind of mixed together. So this one is called Rule. 3 sisters, 3 deadly secrets. Only one can wear the crown. I liked the colors. It was like red and black, giving kind of Valentine's Day vibes. Sophie has spent her entire life traveling she would do anything to protect them, but no one can ever find out how far she's already gone. Aclea was raised in the East, surrounded by whispers of rebellion and abused by her father. Desperate to escape, she makes a decision that threatens the whole kingdom. Rin grew up in the royal court, serving as a lady's maid and scheming her way out of the servants' chambers. But she could be hanged for treason if anyone ever discovers what she's done. When the king summons the girls to his deathbed, they each expect to be arrested or even executed. Instead, they learn the truth. They are his illegitimate daughters, and one must become his new heir. But someone knows their darkest secrets, and that someone will stop at nothing to keep the sisters from their destiny to rule. Okay, and then this one is Summer of My German Soldier by Bet Green. So this one says, the summer that Patty Bergen turns 12 is a summer that will haunt her forever when her small hometown in Arkansas becomes the site of a camp housing German prisoners during World War II. Patty learns what it means to open her heart even though she's Jewish. She begins to see a prison escapee, Anton, not as a Nazi, but as a lonely, frightened young man with feelings not unlike her own, who understands and appreciates her in a way her parents never will. And Patty is willing to risk losing family, friends, and even her freedom for what has quickly become the most important part of her life. I remember being required to read this book in maybe 5th grade. Okay, and then we have National Velvet by Enid Bagnold. Okay, so 14-year-old Velvet Brown is determined to turn Pie, the unruly horse she won in a raffle, into a champion, and personally ride him to victory in the world's greatest steeplechase, the Grand National. Velvet soon learns that it will take more than hard work and dedication to achieve her goal, and she will also need love, courage, and the magical power of childhood dreams. Okay, and then I have Mysteries, April Adventures. It's springtime in Green Lawn, and Bradley, Brian, Lucy, and Nate are on an Easter egg hunt. They search high and low and find lots of eggs, but soon it's clear that some of the eggs aren't just well hidden, they're gone. Who would steal Easter eggs? It's up to the 4 kids to crack this excellent case. And then I've got 2 of these Dinosaur Cove books. This one is Attack of the Tyrannosaurus and March of the Ankylosaurus. I'm not sure I said that right. These are really fun. Junie B. Jones and the Meanie Jim's Birthday. By Barbara Park. Those are super cute. And then this one is from the Whatever After series by Sarah Milnowski. I have no idea how to say that last name, but this is Fairest of All. Once upon a time, Amir slurped up me and my brother and magically transported us inside Snow White's If Snow White doesn't die, she won't meet her prince or get her happy ending. Oops. Now it's up to us to fix Snow White's story, and then, fingers crossed, find our way home. And this one is from the same series, but it's called Sink or Swim. Okay, and then we have a Beverly Cleary book. This is Risby. And this one's basically about this dog like finding his way home. Super cute. And we have another Beverly Cleary book called Ramona and Her Mother. So it says, Ramona wished her mother would quit her job and stay home all day the way she used to. Then maybe she'd have time to notice that Ramona was not a baby anymore. She was 7 and a half and quite grown up. If her mother stayed home, Ramona wouldn't have to be dropped off at Howie's grandmother's after school. And she wouldn't have to put up with Howie's little sister, Willa Jean. The worst part was when people said that Willa Jean reminded them of Ramona. But after working all day, both Mr. and Mrs. Quimbley were so tired they didn't have much time to notice how grown-up Ramona had become. Ramona did get their attention when she did something not so grown-up, like squeezing all the toothpaste out of the tube. If only Mrs. Quimbley would stay home, they could go do grown-up things together, as she did with Ramona's sister Beezus. And then we have a very classic Charlotte's Web by E.B. White. I think everybody knows Charlotte's Web, most likely. Super cute. And then this is Junie B. Jones and the Mushy Gushy Valentine by Barbara Park. So cute. I love the illustrations. So it says, hooray, February 14th, Valentine's Day, as Junie B calls it. It's just around the corner. Junie B can't wait to see all of the Valentines she'll get, but she never expected a big mushy card from a secret admirer. Who is the secret mystery guy anyway? Junie B is determined to find out. And then I have another Junie B. Jones as the last one in this category. And it is Junie B. Jones is Almost a Flower Girl. So, Junie B. is a very grown-up little lady, so how come everyone treats her like a baby? It's not fair, but Junie B. knows just how to fix the situation. Her Aunt Flo is getting married. What a perfect chance for Junie B. to show everyone how grown-up she is. Too bad she wasn't picked to be the flower girl in the wedding, so she could really show off. But surely Junie B. can still find some way to get everyone's attention. Oh dear. Oh dear, dear. That sounds exciting. We actually, in our family, when my husband and I got married, we didn't have any like young kiddos in our family to be flower girls. So we actually had our grandmothers be our flower girls. We called them our flower grandmas. And they walked down the aisle and handed out flowers to people. And it was very fun. They wore flower crowns. I loved it. I think they loved it too. Okay, so now we're on to the adult side of books. So we've got The Notebook by Nicholas Sparks. I think everybody probably knows this one. this is another Nicholas Sparks. It's Nights in Rodanthe. So, reeling with heartache after her husband abandons her for a younger woman, Adrienne Willis flees to the small coastal town of Rodanthe, North Carolina, to tend to a friend's end. Here she hopes to find the tranquility she so desperately needs to rethink her life, but almost as soon as she gets there, a major storm is forecast, and a guest named Dr. Paul Flanner arrives. At 54, Paul has just sold his medical practice and is trying to escape his own shattered past. Now, with a fierce nor'easter closing in, two wounded people will turn to each other for comfort, and in one weekend set in motion feelings that will resonate throughout the rest of their lives. This one is by Fern Michaels. It's Kiss and Tell. Kiss and Tell. So, life comes in stages. Even the sisterhood has been content to let their gold shields gather a little dust while they enjoy their friends and family. But when a string of anonymous emails arrives at Pinewood, suggesting shady dealings at a local assisted living facility, Myra Rutledge and her best friend Annie De Silva are more than ready to hustle a master con artist at his own game. They'll need to enlist some new and untested allies in order to pull off their brilliant plan, all while Myra faces a personal challenge that will rock the sisterhood to the core. So this one is like part of a series. This one is by Susan Wiggs, and it's called The Charm School. In my opinion, the cover is giving like Bridgerton kind of vibes. And I actually have not watched Bridgerton. I tried to watch the very first episode like a couple years ago. And I don't know, like I couldn't get into it, and it was so inappropriate. Like immediately off the bat, I was like, what is this? And I just gave up. People told me like just push through and like keep watching, you'll end up liking it. But I was like, I don't know, I never got around to trying again. Okay, all the ballrooms of 1880s America glitter romance is afoot. Boston and Rio de Janeiro, 1851. An awkward misfit in an accomplished family, Isadora Peabody yearns to escape her life as a wallflower in Boston society. Fate intervenes when she learns that a ship bound for Rio de Janeiro is in need of an interpreter, a pursuit she very much enjoys. The only problem, the surly and handsome captain is adamantly opposed to a woman taking the role. Sea Captain Ryan Calhoun used to have a good family name, but he'd purposefully walked away from everything it afforded him, driven by his quest to right an old wrong. When he finds himself falling for the meek young woman who comes aboard his ship, he's determined to stay away from her, if only to keep her out of his secretive, dangerous plans. As the tides of attraction flow between them, Ryan and Isadora must risk it all for love. For a true lady must learn to speak her mind, and Isadora is ready to put her newfound charms to the test. Okay, next is The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. I won't read this one because I have a feeling most people probably already know this story because of the movie. But the book is a lot better, so. I would recommend the book. And then, this is a book by Robin Carr called A Summer in Sonoma. I think this is the author that wrote the Virgin River series that's now like a Netflix TV series. but I could be wrong. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to like Google it. It's like ringing some kind of bell in my head though. She's definitely a popular author though. Like there's so many books by this author. Okay, Cassie has sworn off men after yet another bad date. Though deep down she's still looking for Mr. Right, a long-haired tattooed biker is definitely not him. So there's no harm in a few Harley rides through Sonoma, right? Julie married her high school sweetheart too young and now wonders how her life became all about leaky faucets and checkbook balances. Maybe love isn't enough to sustain this perfect couple. Marty's firefighter husband takes her for granted, and with her marriage on the rocks, an old flame begins to look mighty tempting. She's seriously thinking of crossing that line. Beth is a busy doctor trapped in a body that's betrayed her yet again, and she's becoming a difficult patient and a secretive friend. She's fighting for her life. Life can change in an instant or a summer. As these four friends deal with life's challenges, the strength of their bond will see them through. And then I've got another Nicholas Sparks. This is Message in a Bottle. I went through like a Nicholas Sparks phase when I was in college, and I read like every book by this author. I'm not really into these kind of stories anymore. I don't know why. It just, I guess because I like read so many of them, maybe I just kind of like overdid it. But Teresa Osborne is divorced and disillusioned, but all that is about to change when she finds a bottle on the beach with a mysterious love letter inside. What happens next is unexpected and perhaps even miraculous, for it embraces all our hopes for finding someone special, for having a love that is timeless and everlasting. I think my obsession with Nicholas Sparks started when Amanda Seyfried was in Dear John, and then I just had to read like all of the Nicholas Sparks books. I think I started with Dear John, and then I read The Notebook and watched that movie, and then I just kept reading all the books. This is a murder mystery that happens like during a wedding. Not ready for murder. A quilting mystery by Mary Marks. So this is like part of a series. Before quilter Martha Rose can tie the knot to Crusher, she has to track down his missing wife first. His missing first wife. Oh my gosh. I was like, wait, what? One loose thread threatens to unravel Martha's wedding plans. The groom-to-be married a pregnant teen to save her from scandal 30 years ago, and the marriage was never annulled. Now Crusher's wife is coming to Los Angeles along with his sister, Fana. But soon after she arrives, their house guest goes missing with her room ransacked and a chloroform-soaked cloth left behind. Could her apparent abduction be connected to her brother's unsolved death from a hit-and-run 6 months ago? Martha and her quilting cohorts must find the pattern to solve the twin mysteries and determine if Crusher is still married or now a widower. That sounds really complicated. I like this cover though. I like the quilt on there. It's cool. And then I just have one more book. It's called Still the One by Jill Shalvis. It's got a cute puppy on there. An animal magnetism novel. Okay, so the back says, Darcy Stone is game for anything except sexy navy vet and physical therapist AJ Colton, the guy who rejected her when she needed him most. Now the shoe is on the other foot, and he needs her to play nice and help him secure grants for his patients. Unfortunately, Darcy can't refuse. She needs the money to fund her passion project, rescuing dogs and placing them with emotionally wounded soldiers. AJ admits it, Darcy is irresistible, but he's already been battle-scarred by a strong-willed, vivacious, adventurous woman like Darcy, and he's not making the same mistake twice, until he and Darcy are forced to take a relationship. Growing closer than they'd ever imagined possible, Darcy and AJ have to ask themselves how much between them is pretend, and what's the real thing, and where does it go from here? I love this puppy on there, so cute. Okay guys, well that was all the books I brought up to show you. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you found it relaxing.